Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of the Iora Covenant. Last time we left off, I was going to build a frontier outpost right here on this system, the Terrell system, and it seemed like a really good idea because I could capitalize on all of these resources, but I realized also that I would have to keep it there. I want to put one right here also because of all the minerals I can get. And this is 30, this is 6. If I put one here as well, that'll be 11. And so I'm kind of trying to solidify where I'm going to put one because it's always good to position a frontier outpost where a planet's going to be. Otherwise, it's just going to sit there. So that's where I kind of found myself at a bump in my plans here, because I want to build an outpost right here just so we can connect our land, not literally our land, but our space once I colonize this planet and this planet in this system. But I do want to start to accumulate a nice amount of resources, minerals, because we need minerals. We are getting 19 minerals a month, and that's not a lot. That's actually a very small amount of minerals. Anyway, and so I just gonna slow down this a little bit. Fast.
Situation log updated.
Let's see. To investigate rogue aliens. Sounds like a plan to me. Where are these rogue aliens? Alright. Attic monolithic. CU-1 is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Archive them. Image them from the archives. Well, this is just a lot of artwork. There's artistic inclined space terrain. That's not a big deal. But I do want the extra research, and I say that because that would be very helpful for this. It would bump this up a couple months. They are beautiful. Make digital reproductions of the monoliths widely available in our empire. I would love to image them from the archives and give that bonus to engineering research, but I also want to spread this throughout our empire. It would improve our xenophilia, and while that's not an issue for us, we're not xenophobes or anything. I feel like this is... I like this bonus. I want the engineering bonus, but I feel like I'm supposed to be doing this. Make digital reproductions of the monoliths widely available in our empire. I'm going to go with that. Might not give us the research we need, but... Oh, nice! Hold on a second. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Iora Covenant. Led by Admiral Rema, they call themselves the Alien Protection Lobby. Their members have been pushing hard for friendly relations with alien species. Ah, I see. Oh, that makes perfect sense. A disgruntled faction would be a source of trouble, but those that approve of the government's actions could prove useful. So actually, I guess, okay, 6 Pops gained the Xenophile ethic. I did not anticipate that outcome from doing that. As long as they are spiritualists, Xenophiles, I'm okay, but they must be spiritualists. What am I doing here? But anyway, I sent this guy out. He's going to be building an outpost right here instead of right here.
Special project complete.
Hold on. Issue a special project for remote amoebas. Okay, we're going to study the space amoebas.
Situation log updated.
I'm really divided by this because I want to move in this territory. And if I colonize this planet, then colonize this planet, but there's no connection to this, I am going to have, issues with our space, having like... And also, if I colonize over here, it'll cost less. I mean, if I make a frontier outpost right here, it'll cost us less as far as influence to colonize this planet and this planet because it'll be a little bit closer to our space. I just wish I could capitalize on these resources over here as well. You know what? I'm gonna make 2. It might hurt us as far as influence points. No. Actually, no. I'll take that back. We can't afford it right now. Eventually we'll be able to afford it, and then I'll make 2. But we have to get the Empire structure building right here. That'll give us more influence. Influence is so important. I could also get rid of this edict, which gives us a 5% bonus to our research speed. So I could go that route. That would give us a little bit of extra as far as influence, because right now we're taking in 225. We'd just be taking in 1 a month, which is something, but it wouldn't be the same as it wouldn't be very helpful as trying to expand further, or making defense packs. Once you make a defense pack, it's going to cost you about it's going to cost us
System survey
1
complete.
influence a month, so I have to consider that route too, as to whether I'm going to get a defense pact with the United Nations of Earth or with the blessed Rock Talaknak Conclave. I love that name. It's just fun saying Rock Nak Tak, or the Rock Talaknak. It just sounds like I'm. Sounds like I don't know. Sounds very Klingon. Honestly, it sounds like something that a Klingon name would be. We're almost there with these guys. We need 5 pops on this planet in order to make this an administrative building, and we can make it a nice amount of energy right here. The great thing about building up energy is, once I get this to a pretty respectable amount, I can actually start to purchase. I can start to purchase minerals. So that'll kind of help us out. If my energy economy is doing well, I can always use that to help our mineral economy. And then when I have the influence, I can start to kind of push towards building like I'll put an outpost right here to get like all of this. Because that's 13 minerals right there a month. That would be excellent. And then chances are, if I build it right here, I'll also get this little sliver or 4 right here. Then if I built one right here, I'd get this right here, this right here. So it's right now I'm gonna need orbital outposts, and there's a tradition I can get
Evading hostile fleet.
right here, which I have to get this one because this will reduce the cost of our frontier outposts. But I really want to move in this direction and get these first. Capital buildings produce more unity. I need unity 2, so it's so I can keep moving up this track and go to the diplomacy track, and create a federation with our neighbors here. Or future neighbors. They're not really, well, they're neighbors, but they're like way far away from being like physically neighbors because they're so far away. Alright, he's there. We're building our mining station. That gave us, no, I didn't give it anything actually, it's just not up yet. I thought he was new. One of these guys was oh, I see, he was actually moving, but I thought he was going to migrate to Faith, but after he changed ethics, I guess he decided he wasn't going to migrate anymore. I'm going to check out this faction, see if we're getting any influence from them. I don't think we are. Nope. Nope. Let's see, Xenophile, 30% of our pops currently embrace this faction. This ethic, I mean. So their happiness is 45. Indirect xenology. Minus 10%. What? All pops belong to this faction will have their. I don't understand. What? And is that maybe our? Where is indirect xenology coming from? Traditions, leaders, our faction. Oops, it's got to be. What would make them policies? Purge? No. Employ. She's welcome. Okay, no, that's fine. Core world's population. You can decide which pops are permitted to live on our core worlds. All species. Yeah, that's fine. We don't have an issue with that. We love our neighbors. We love all aliens. Peaceful resettlement allowed. Native enlightenment allowed. Active study. Okay. Environment, obviously not. Stockpiling. I don't see where the negative comes from and how I can change that. But I guess that's whatever. So this is complete, and so now I can build. Let's build ourselves. Let's see. I'll build the research stations first. Here, research station.
System survey complete.
And then build a mining station. And I'll send this guy to build our mining stations. Right? We've got two construction ships. Why not? I'm just going to click this so I can see all the resources. I was kind of concealing some of them on the map, so it wasn't so bogged down. Map. But anyway, we're moving in that direction. Off the camera, I actually created some ship designs, and yes, I renamed the Defiant. I wanted to get. I like to have a set sort of concept as to what I'm going to be naming my ships, as opposed to kind of bouncing all over the place. And I finally figured out that the best thing for me to do is to name, especially with this specific culture, they're going to name their ships and their planets based on virtues. And based on other things. So the dignity is a great virtue, it's just going to be the name of this Corvette class. Integrity is a great virtue, it's going to be the name of this class. Courage is a great virtue, same thing. And then of course I didn't bother with some of these because I'm like, whatever. They're sort of, they have a different function. But the ship classes, as far as our war classes, they're going to have very positive, inspirational names for the ship classes.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly
Research
found.
complete.
Yes, research that. Research complete. What do we got here? Automatic exploration sounds good to me. Power plant or shields? Or fusion reactor. I really want to go with power plant 3 because of the fact that that will give us more energy. I also want to go with shields because that's really important to us, and that would also be easier to research. But the shields I have on my ships right now are too expensive energy-wise because I don't have this. So I can either research this in 12 months, then move on to this. But I can't get these shields until I get these, and so but I do want to get my power up first too, because if I can produce more energy, then that'll solve. Again, I need to have a strong energy economy, so I'm going to go with that. Then I'll focus on my ships, and I really should focus on my ships more. But I understand that right now I should, but I also need to improve our economy because this is going to be more prosperity-focused society, not less war-focused society. Translate alien mural. Okay, so we've got 2 alien murals. I have to actually do it now. There is one. Oh, a trade agreement is expiring with the Blessed Raktalaknach, but I was giving it to them for free. So now, if I want to do a research agreement with them, they're cordial. I can actually afford. Let's see. Oh, actually, that was the first one. I see. I gotcha. Oops.
Fleet destroyed.
What? Where'd that happen? No. My last ship that was exploring the Great Unknown was destroyed around here somewhere. Or it was the pirate fleet that destroyed him. I don't know. But I mean, he did his job. We've surveyed most of these systems enough to where we don't have to worry about. It's kind of annoying. Oh, I can't go into this region of space yet, or this region of space yet from this direction, because of these guys. We've just got a lot of. If I went this way, I couldn't go. So Yeah, our routes are pretty cut off right now because of some of these aliens, so I really do have to boost my military for the sake of giving us the ability to clear out some of the space and explore more. But before I get too involved in all that stuff, I do want to, where's my science ship? He's right there. He's down to 12 orders. He's level 4. Alright, Curator. I got you right there. Excellent. First contact with the Curator Sigma Enclave. Oh yeah, well, you're fine. Well met, guys. We've gone that before. They are right here. That's great, actually, that we discovered them, because I was gonna send my guy over here to go over here next. Now I don't have to. I mean, I should still look into this area, but that's just one less thing I have to worry about doing now. But I'm going to start. I'm going to start getting this guy to take care of some of these. Let's see, that's level 5. That's level 4. Track on map. Great. Track on map. I'm just going to get these guys to start taking care of some of these.
System
projects
survey
here.
complete.
True path, I'm actually going to just temporarily stop. No, I won't have to stop tracking those. I know where those physically are, so I'll just make sure I don't send my science guys in those sectors of space. Track on map. What was this, level 3? Yep, track on map. I'm just going to have that one scientist just go around and take care of all these different little projects here. Just so he has something to do. And I think he's... Oh, okay. Hold on. I guess he's done. Okay. Alright then. Oh, okay, because he there's a void cloud in there, so he didn't go into that region of space, which is fine by me. So I'm going to send him to... Uh-oh. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, no, there's an anomaly right there. Okay, so... Alien mural. Research that. What is this? He's not at that level yet. This was the
System survey complete.
Marauders. Great. Well, it puts a little X right here because they're bad guys. It's not gonna allow me to send anyone over there, so to kind of keep my scientists safe. So we're gonna research all of these things. Are there any other things I can research while I'm in that area? Nope. I'll research that too. How's he gonna go about getting there? He's gonna go that way. Okay. Hyperspace routes. I like the hyperdrive now. Before I wasn't really keen on it. And there are still some things I don't really like the fact that I have to. My routes are kind of dropped off, but hyperspeed's kind of growing on me. I do plan on doing warp drive as my next pacifist species, or really not a pacifist, but I'm going to have I think one of the next series I'm going to do after these two series with the Hand of Tesla and these guys. It's going to be one that's going to be focused on war. It's going to be another one that's focused on. I'm going to do this one. Yeah.
Construction complete.
Colonization fever. Great. Capital ships now have 1 unity bonus. Alright, that's great. One's going to be focused on domination, one's going to be focused on liberation. And they're both going to be going to war a lot. One's going to be focused on liberation and building a strong federation. And it's just going to be just about like going across the galaxy, sort of being like police of the galaxy. The other one's going to be domination and conquering the galaxy. So it's going to be two different playstyles. Well, two similar playstyles. They're both going to be war based, but one's going to be for the sake of peace and liberation and love, and the other one's going to be for conquering and domination. And I'm just going to build a temple. I'm going to build a temple on every planet, and I'm doing that for the sake of their culture, because their belief system is all about. Oh, look at that! Another curator. That's excellent, and we need that influence. Thank you very much. Well met, explorers. We are speaking to the curator. Blah, blah, blah. So it's nice to have curators that I can talk to, but I don't really need a curator at this point in the game. I will later on. But I want to focus on getting us some more research, and I will do that. But I do want to boost our Unity points per month. That's really important so that we can get more of those traditions. Because I really want to jump into taking care of these guys, so I can get this outpost upkeep. And I also want to build more colonies.
Project complete.
And before I build more colonies, I want to get this tradition cost thing, so that getting more colonies isn't going to cost us more Unity. So, I mean, it's going to cost us more Unity, but it's going to cost us a little bit less when I get this tradition cost right here. Tradition cost reduction. Alright, so I'm getting a little, let's see, Science officer also has managed to partially translate the alien mural discovered on blah blah blah. It is a memorial for an extinct alien race that once maintained a small interstellar empire in this region of the galaxy. They were apparently exterminated by the creators of the mural, a fact that they seem to regret. Ooh, given that the mural has been dated to be in excess of 300 million years, wow, it is likely that its creators are also extinct by now. Very likely. Very likely. Alright, 103 bonus to our engineering research. Yes! I love that. Thank you for increasing that. Oh wow, that's gonna help us out. We're down to only 2 months left for the destroyer research right here. It's gonna give us assembly yards. Speaking of assembly yards, I have to bump up our... Oh, okay, that's gonna be... I'm gonna get that in just a quick second here. So, in 2 months, I'll be able to bump this up to spaceport upgrade level 4. Speaking of this, I don't actually have... See, I don't even have the minerals for a new spaceport. Oh no, our High Inquisitor has passed. Emissary Yohanan has died at the age of 73. Oh, Emissary, it's so tragic. He was such a helpful man. Grand design, that's nice. Okay, so we have to see what the options are for election. Juta, also Rigu, or Ukma. Let's see. So import-export agenda. Let's see. Food increased by 10%. Trade attractiveness plus 10%. That is interesting. Trade attractiveness. I didn't realize that was even an option. But that must be something new to this to Utopia. Scientific leap. Oh my goodness. Plus 10%. These are all good. I mean, because I'm loving the research thing so much, I really kind of want this, because that would give us a plus 10% in addition to the... that would be sick, because we already have bonuses from the traditions. So that would be just a plus 30% overall to our research speed. That would be just unbelievable. But I also want to reduce our growth time and increase our happiness. But that doesn't really even compare to the boost we can get from having this. How old is this person? That's the difference here, because I don't want to invest 200 influence into this guy and then he dies. So I'm going to pause this. Rigu, he's on the Reganus. He's surveying, so he's one of our... Let's just go to leaders. Let's see, how old or young? How young is Rigu? Rigu is 73. Alright then, our leader just died at the age of 73. That's not a good sign there. So Juta, so actually I can also go Unity. Also, how old is Also? Wow, I didn't realize Rigu was that old. I am really upset now. I have to get him. He just turned level 5, so I have to get him going on those level 5 researches before he passes away. And let's see. Well, hold on. Let me look at the other leaders here. Also is 57. Okay. And Roab is 70. Wow, I have to replace. We have to replace 3 of my sciences pretty soon. So yeah, that's. I really can't even afford to spend the funds to to you know, support one of these guys, because I'm gonna be spending that. If I spend 200 and then like 3 of them die or 2 of them die, it's gonna cost me another 100 influence. So I'm just gonna abstain, and I'm gonna let them choose. Okay, they choose Ukma. So we're gonna go with. Let's see. We need to recruit a new scientist to replace that guy. And I think we're gonna go with statecraft. What is he researching? He's maniacal, so it's gonna slow down our research here, but it'll be good to power plant. I can boost that. So let's see if I go with. Okay, I don't have that as an option here, so I can either go with biology. I can go with statecraft, or I can go with military theory. Military theory would give me some naval capacity research options and military academy options, but I'm not going to really focus on military theory. I'm focused on either statecraft or biology. So I'm going to go with statecraft, because we're all about that democracy and diplomacy. So there we go. So I'm going to plug him right there. Yep. And you are going to go right here. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, it's going to reduce our side warriors research, but only for a short bit. Anyway, let's just keep this show on the road. And his focus was on import-export. That's kind of a shocker, but it gives us more food and trade attractiveness. Influence. Okay, he's also giving us a boost to our monthly influence, so that's nice. Ruler traits and more minerals. Okay, I can appreciate that. I definitely kept saying that I needed some more influence. Hopefully he lasts, because he's 65, so he'll last at least 8 years, 7 years, maybe more than that.
System survey complete.
So our mineral boost can use that. Okay, that research was over. I want to increase our build speed. That would be nice, but I also want to recover this. It's the ship hull points. That seems nice, but building build speed is really nice too. Defense station also would give us a good defense. We need a strong defense. Hard to choose it is. Hard to choose. Actually, this is giving us this plus 10% to, that's really good. But this will be empire-wide. Assembly patterns, or this. If we have this in our space, that would be a bonus. The problem is, if we don't have it in our space, then it's a waste of research, at least until we expand ourselves. But this, we can use that right now. Hopefully, hopefully it'll come around later. Ukma, there you go. Iora needs you. I need to give Faith a governor, because right now Iora has a governor, but Faith does not. So I'm just gonna say food boost. We need that. Let's see. Both of those are food plus 10%. This guy is leader lifespan plus 25. I'm gonna go with this guy for the food. I feel kind of bad because it's like I'm an ageist. Because I'm going with this guy because he's 37, but it also got that right bonus there. But I'm not. Supay is okay. This guy is recruiter. Actually, yes. I'm gonna make this young guy, this new guy, leader of the Iora, just because we have more food on this planet, and so if he's gonna give us a bonus to food, why not use him on this planet? So he's giving us a plus 10%. That's fine with me. Plus 210% from our leader. So that bumped our food production up to 11.20 instead of the plus 8 we were getting before. So I like that. And that means that we're populating this planet. It's a little bit faster now. Look at that, 1.28. It's not a lot, but it's something. And we got this right there. Now I can get this better. -5 on food, but of course we don't have a farm on this planet because we've got all this food. Okay. Alright, he's here right there. Okay, so we're also going to be... These guys are populating pretty quickly. We still get the edict ran out. Do I need more? Which ones? Yeah, I'll build more. Okay. Society. Wait, no, this is physics. This is. I don't actually have an engineering on this planet. This is a physics place. This is a bio place. So I'm just gonna bump him down to here, and I'm gonna help out. Well, actually, engineering doesn't really need it. Okay, fine. Go back in here. Build a. Oh,
Construction complete.
Nope, he's gonna go there. Never mind. Put this guy right here. And actually, I'll keep him right here. He was wrong right there. I'll build physics, because physics is the lowest one. Nope. I'm gonna drive you guys crazy. By the end of this, you're all gonna be going crazy. Like, just choose something. Start yelling at your screens. Like, come on. I thought that was funny. I bounce between the two. But I decided we're specialists. Our specialty is natural sociologists. So it just seems smart to get that extra bonus on our society research and bump up the speed of the Psi Warriors research. Because that's like 34%. Everything else is like 43 or 48%. But actually, my scientist is level 5 right here. He is doing all the surveying over here when he should be taking care of some of these level 5 researches. So hopefully I'm just going to see. Gonna bump this at the head of his tier of things to do. The other guy's working on that one, but he's not working on. Are both of those? I'm just gonna see very quickly. I feel like one of those. So there's Battle Debris is in there, but there's also the Ancient Cybrex base. It's level 5. Okay. So I'm also gonna send this guy over here to handle these projects, and I'm gonna send him to handle these two because he's getting to the age where he can he's not going to be around too long, and I want to make sure that he can contribute as much as possible while he's here. So that's that. He's going to go take care of those, and then he'll go back to surveying everything. And they're going to... Yep. There we go there. Construction ships are finished. We've got a little bit of more minerals and more engineering research, so that's a bonus there. Pumping in lots of energy. A little bit more unity. So we're almost... No, we're not even close. Okay. Alright then. I almost want to colonize another planet, but I don't want to slow down our research.
Special project complete.
Yes, more physics research. We studied 2 Cybrex war forms, blah blah blah. Science officer also has concluded that they were most likely destroyed while fighting each other. Oh my goodness, I just realized I didn't set my timer. I say that every episode. My timer isn't set! No! So that means this episode is probably going to be coming to a close really soon because I've been going on for quite some time. In fact, I've been in the episode here. because I don't want to risk. I don't want to risk. Actually, I'm going to spend another 10 minutes, and then I'll end the episode, just so that I'm not going short. Even though I don't know how long it's taken me to get this far, I'm not going to shorten it. I can end it short, but it is going to end soon. Got a timer here that I'm actually going to end it when it says to end it. I need to focus on my military too. Like what, 348 minerals here. I was going to make the other planet in this system a mining planet, so I think I might just hop onto that. Because I can put a I could put a orbital station right here, not orbital station, but like a colony station right here. That'll become a planetary administration, and then it'll boost the adjacent squares. I'm gonna make all of these. I think I'll make all of these.
Research complete.
Mining stations or mining
Construction complete.
Mining mines. Just period. I was gonna say mines because I can't remember the name of the stinking thing I built. Mining network. There you go. That's all it would be called, mining network. But I think I'm going to colonize this planet really soon. Because this is a really mineral strong planet. So with that, disruptors. Ooh, disruptors or physics lab. Which one do I do? Or research alternatives. Fill in the need for better disruptors, but I also don't want to neglect the fact that we need to boost our physics research. That would just make the whole research process a lot faster. Let's see, but I'm gonna go with disruptors. I'm gonna go with disruptors for a reason, and that's that better weapons.
Research complete.
Let's see. I'm just gonna figure out 51. They really want me to explosive weapon damage, ion thrusters. This would be nice. It's gonna take us, only cost us 8 months. I'm gonna go with that. That works. I haven't actually boosted our ion thrusters yet. We're getting that research assistance. In fact, are we getting any research assistance from any other ones? Man, I really feel like I should invest in these physics labs. Specialized institutions generating additional physics research. But I'll go with this. Physics Labs 2 is going to come up again. I'm not sure the next time disruptors will become available. You know what? I think I will study Physics Lab 2. Again, I'm going to drive you guys crazy with my indecisiveness, but there's a reason. Because these tile blockers are going to open up pretty soon, and I'm going to have access to these, and I want to actually utilize them, utilize all of that physics research to its full potential. And I'm also going to upgrade all of these buildings here. On that planet, I'm going to upgrade my energy output on these. Mineral spent. I might actually have to cancel that. I feel like once I get those all those other buildings started, I am going to
Special project complete.
Once I upgrade all those planets, all those not planets, but once I upgrade all those buildings on our planets, I do want to build another colony ship. So I'll do that. because we're making a nice amount of. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna trade. I'm gonna give us a little help with our. Where's our trader enclaves? There we go. Communicate with these guys. Let's get us some more. Let's get us some more minerals. So I'm gonna get. That's really steep. It's really steep, but boom. There we go. I'm just gonna leave that at that. We're bringing in minerals. Not minerals, but energy right now. So I'm just going to pump this up. I'm not gonna do that yet. That doesn't really need it that much. Economic development faction. Wow. We have all these nice factions. I'm not seeing the spiritualist faction yet. Factions. Let's see. So we've got these guys. 45% happiness. These guys are keep the peace. Okay, these are the pacifists, I believe. 49%. Okay. Alright. Well. Oh well, I'm just gonna leave that as it is. We really need more spiritualists. Where's my spiritualist faction at? Because that'll give us a nice boost to our influence. If I had my spiritualist faction, it's an option. It just hasn't shown up yet. Oh no, we lost someone. Oh, Cybrex, of course. He was not a very young man. So he passed before he could do the thing. So I saw him out to do. But that's fine. I'll just Erba, or let's see, him or him. I think I'll go with Erba because his anomaly fell risk is a lot lesser. So I'm gonna send him out to automatic exploration because he's not high enough to take care of all the other stuff. So he's gonna go and boldly explore what we've never explored before. I think this is gonna be the close to this episode. Next episode, hopefully, will be a bit more exciting. We'll have some new things going on, like colonizing a new planet, or expanding our territory, or fighting some monsters. Not monsters, some space aliens. Because we have to fight those guys, and we do have some fleet power right here, but I need to bump that up too. Let's see, what is our agenda? Food, yep. But I do have to create some more ships, and I have to upgrade my current ships. These guys have to upgrade.
Ships upgraded.
Fantastic! All dignity class. There's better blue lasers
complete.
now, so that bumped up our military power by a tiny little bit. Let's see, ion thrusters, we have those. Mineral silo, mineral processing, mining network 3. I like mining network 3 as an option, but I also want to bump this up so it gets us a increase to our minerals. This will give us plus adjacency. It's hard to say which one to choose. I also want the space torpedoes. That'll be 15 months. But I'll go with this because we need those minerals, and then I'll get the other one. Once we get it, well, we can get it with those bonuses. It's only 29 months. 48. Wow, 48%. That is nice. I love that.
Special project complete.
So projects engineering research gained. Excellent 103. That will just help us out even more. I could use more engineering research. So we're going to get all those artifacts. I'm pretty sure we're going to get all those artifacts, and then we'll be able to be able to knock out the Cybrex homeworld research too. But that's it. That's the end of this episode. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and God be with you.